Test, test. Is this thing on? Okay. And now, for those in attendance and those listening around the world, it is time for the O on God podcast with your host, Tovaun Axis Anthony.
Goodness gracious me, oh my, we in 2024 and I'm ready to ride. I am your master of waves, loving joys, trouble boy, AEOXIS. What's going on, guys? It's Tovaun Anthony. Welcome to another episode of the Talk That Talk Tuesday segment of the O on God podcast. I hope you guys are having a wonderful start to your year, start to your week so far. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to be alive right now. I'm so happy to just be up and at 'em. I've had a wonderful day full of production, full of like just getting stuff done, manifesting, I guess you could say that, like making my ideas come to reality and just like, hey, things are going all right. Like if you guys saw what I posted up today, I had a just a little skit where I was just, letting it out a little bit, and I debuted this shirt. Consensually taking souls and laying pole respectfully. Man, I love it, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm here and I'm just ready to rock. I hope you guys are doing good. I see people are populating the YouTube and the Facebook chat. I see my friends, all my wonderful friends on Instagram are in the Instagram chat. Love the energy. Talk, talk, talk. Yes, indeed. I am here. I am doing it. I'm doing it. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. And super happy New Year again. I know I just came in like a bat out of hell. I know I did. But it's good. It's good. It's good. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great. It's probably because I just ate a little bit too, So yeah, man. Give you a little update about me. Like I said, debuted this shirt today. There's gonna be some more merch coming out. You can get this shirt, consensually taking souls and laying pole. I know it's a funny statement, but hey, I wanted to say something funny, that could get the machismo going, but also at the same time send a good message, because consent is key. Remember that. But also, you can get this shirt one of two ways. You can go on my shop on Instagram, on Facebook, or whatever. You can order it either from like a print on demand, which it'll cost you a little bit less, and you'll get it whenever the hell they send it to you. Or you can order another version, of which I hand paint myself. This one was hand painted by me. And, with every single purchase that you make that, I'm hand making it myself, I make sure to write a little letter in there, write a thank you, a message, something like that. Especially if you and I had a conversation, it'll probably be even more personal, but yeah, it just is what it is. I am so happy and I'm so grateful. I'm grateful for all the support. Let's just continue to let the good times roll, man. Let's let the good times roll. Also, a lot of cats have been ordering this headband. It's going to be a good amount of them that I'm sending out tomorrow. God dang. But yeah, man, look, thank you guys, and thank you again. Yes, consent is key. Always. Emphasize. I've been saying that I've been taking souls and laying pole for years. So I'm just like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to put it on a t-shirt, but I'm going to make sure I got something else with it. Also, by the way, respectfully. Remember that. Respectfully. Until you need to disrespect. There are times you need to disrespect, but be respectful, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah. Oh, I got a little itty bitty right here. Yeah, cat. Anyway, once again, hope you guys are having a wonderful week. And we're going to get into some fun stuff today. I'm going to try this thing where I bring up the questions. I wanted to type them in earlier, but I had a whole bunch of running around to do. And I'm just like, crap, I'm not going to be able to transition them properly. But I'm going to do a fun little thing. Let's see if I can bring up the box. Can I bring up the box? The box. All right, let's see if I can do this without messing it up totally. Let's hit some questions. Of course, this is going to be the first one. Jesus Christ. Let's do this. Boom. How was the steak? So here's the thing. New Year's Eve, I decided to cook a tomahawk ribeye. Big old thick old thing. And there were some of you guys that were in on that live, and we were having a good old time. Some people were trolling me, some people were just jumping in. There was one like cat that came into the live, and they were just getting on random people's lives on their way to the club. That kind of still sits kind of funny with me, but you know what? It was a Happy New Year thing, and it was a car full of gorgeous ladies. But yeah, no, the steak was freaking great. I was originally making the steak because my older brothers were supposed to bring their tail. Let me open this up. My older brothers were supposed to bring their tail to my house so we could just fellowship as brothers. You know what I'm saying? Chill as brothers. And then like have some steaks. They said, "Hey, you gotta cook us a steak, little bro." And I was like, "All right, cool." And then I guess no one realized that it was New Year's Eve because they were supposed to come on Saturday, but then Sunday happened, and because one of them had to work on Saturday, so they couldn't make it. And I still had that big ass steak, and I'm like, I'm fitting to cook it. I'm fitting to cook it. That was a lot of. Well, I don't need to say pause because you know me. That was a lot of meat. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, that was a really, really good steak. That was probably one of the best tomahawk ribeyes I cooked. Normally, I don't get those. And I did like a reverse sear. Is that what it's called when you sear it and then put it in the oven? So yeah, it was good. It was really, 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 really good. And I'm proud of it. I'm happy with it. Hopefully next week I can get them together and we can do this. Pretentious or brilliant? Damn, another shirt I can't wear in front of my kids and in-laws. Hey, listen, I'll have some stuff soon that you can wear in front of your peeps. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't be vulgar and hard all the time. You know what I'm saying? So don't worry. Some family friendly stuff is coming soon. I promise. Oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Yeah, we got him. Let's see. La la. It was a really nice cut. Where did you get it? I went to Whole Foods. I was like, see, I know they're gonna have some big old tomahawks. So I went to Whole Foods, grabbed it. Cost me about $66, but no, it was like 62. But yeah, nah, it was good. It was good stuff, and I'm happy. It's funny because I just had myself come up on the screen because I actually have this doing a screen capture, so you probably saw a double of me below. So yeah, let's get to the next question. This is how you know I'm screwing up on the tech on the tech side, and I'm supposed to be the tech nerd. All right, let's see who's next. Okay, another one from Miss Lala Noble, aka Lauren. I can say that because she's a old friend of mine. You know, we went to middle school together and college actually. But would you ever fast like no food? Nope, not me. Not me. I have no reason to go on a fast unless a doctor like recommends it. I have absolutely no reason to do that. No, no. I'm small. I am small. I don't need to be doing that unless I feel like I really need to clean out my system. I'm not fasting for nothing. I'm not fasting for nothing. Let's see what we got next. Let's try to get this in here. Oh man, Keon Christensen said, "No questions, just appreciation. Thanks for the laughs, food for thought, and inspiration." Hey, always. Listen, one thing I like to do when it comes to my skits, when it comes to anything that I'm, putting out for you guys, if it's something funny, I want there to be some type of food for thought, a message in there somewhere. Even, amidst the debauchery. Sometimes, it's going to be just straight up buffoonery, but I try my best. I try my absolute best to have a message in there that, people can think about. We can open up conversation. You know what I mean? So let's try to, I want to keep that going, and let's keep open communication and all that stuff. And hey man, y'all can come to me for anything, because I might need y'all one day, Here we go. Another one. Adventures of a Clarinetist. Okay. How was your New Year's Eve? Do you have any goals / new habits for 2024? One goal is I'ma continue taking souls and laying pole. Yes, indeed. You know what I'm saying. Oh my gosh, Camilla Price, your content is amazing and you're so funny. Hey, thank you from YouTube. There you go. My boy James Alexander is in the Facebook chat. How you doing, brother? I see you right here. Have you seen the new Chef Andre Rush? Man is Chef Andre Rush. Man is jacked and really good. I haven't seen it. Okay. I fasted for 3 days and man, it was hard, but I did it. I'll be damned. I'll be damned. Listen, unless y'all hear me like convert and become Muslim or something, I ain't fasting. I'm not. I'm not. So yeah, no, I'm good. Okay, let's get back to some questions. Where we at? 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 Boom. I'm gonna look at this one in a second. I'm gonna jump into Instagram chat real quick just to see what's going on here. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening, Instagram chat? You lagging a lot on my end. I wonder what's going on. Anybody else having the lagging issue? Because if so, I couldn't really tell you what the issue is unless like my internet's doing some crazy shit. Oh yeah, I see it. I at least see it in the Instagram. Ooh, Lord, that looks ugly. Oh man, I'm gonna try to keep this going. Yeah, I'm gonna see if that'll straighten up. It should. Marcus said your internet is getting sturdy. Oh boy, that's crazy. Let's see here. Before I jump into the other stuff, Camilla Price says, I want to 3D print your logo on something cool and send it your way if you be down. We've chatted in IG. I know we've chatted in IG. No, I'm totally up for you doing that. No, just let me know. Let me know. If you're going to 3D print my logo on something, hey, I accept. I accept. Dom the creator. So you're saying you'll never fast, which means you have no religion, not even Christian. I was raised Christian. I mean, you don't have to be religious in order to fast. So when I say like, unless I go Muslim or something, because I know within certain religions, certain beliefs, you know, there are going to be times that you fast. It's a part of it. But you don't have to. You don't have to be religious or be a part of a specific belief system in order to fast. I know fighters that fast. I know like fighters, martial artists, and other people that just do fast. You know, it might be a discipline thing. It might be a, cleansing their body thing. Whatever reason, it could be anything. It's just personally for me, I'm like, no. Now, granted, have I gone a couple of days without eating just because I was working hard and I just forgot to eat? Yeah. Definitely did that. So I mean, you can consider that a fast. So yeah, it's kind of nutty, man. But nah. I just not me. Let's get to another question real quick. Can you do one of your UFC videos, I guess Fantasy Versus, with a Kengan Ashura fighter? It's an underrated MMA anime. You know, I never jumped on the Kengan Ashura train, mainly because when I first saw it, I was like, this looks like more of a 3D-esque version of Baki. And I do need to watch it because I have a few friends that recommend it as well. So once I start watching the show, I'll jump in on one of those characters. I try my best not to do characters from any show I haven't watched or game I have not played. So, we'll get to it. I'll get to it. Lady Londa 07. She's always active. Fights. What about fights? Like fights coming up? Anything like that? I've been watching a lot of knockout videos lately. I don't know if you guys saw the recent video I did where I'm starting a series called This Referee Ain't Sh. You know what I mean? Because I see a lot of fighters to be getting Donkey Konged, and I'm like, the ref should have jumped in a good while ago. But as far as fights go, I mean, I am stoked for fights coming up, like Sean Strickland versus Dricus du Plessis. I can't wait for that. That's an MMA bout. I don't know any boxing fights that are coming up that I'm too interested in right now, but we'll see. Other fights, I don't know. I have plans on fighting this year. I talked to my coach Ron about it, and as long as I show up and I'm consistent, we'll see what's going on there. So maybe around the summertime, I'll jump into a tournament or something. We'll see what's going on. Chauncey Morris asked, who would you fight from the MCU in MMA? Who would I fight from the MCU in MMA? Let's see. So if I just throw some names out there, they're probably not going to be in Fantasy Versus for a few reasons. I would fight Captain America. I would fight Black Panther, definitely. Who else? I wouldn't fight Luke Cage. It's just like that's fucked up. But yeah. But if we're talking like fantasy versus, oh man, like that, there's a crap ton of characters like within that. I would like it going like Spider Man would be fun. Definitely Thor. Black Adam would be ridiculous. But that's like it has to be within like the lore of like my fantasy versus series, and at that point, like I would have to figure out how do I make my way around freaking Black Adam. Like, wait, no, Black Adam's is DC. He's DC, right? Yeah, he's DC. Never mind. Throw him away. Throw him away. Throw him away. Throw him away. From who from the MCU? I wouldn't say like the Hulk or Thanos. Or maybe Thanos. Deadpool definitely. That's a funny ass fight. That's a funny fight. That is a funny fight. Um, but let's see. And then DC, like I said, Black Adam, Batman, Deathstroke, or Slade. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, like that's it's a bunch of characters you could just jump into, you know. And it's always fun. It's always fun. It's always fun. I know there's gonna be somebody in the chat going like, "Hey man, you said a DC character and he asked for MCU." Like I know, but hey, Trillville Goddess said, "I'm watching my son wrestle my pity now. He's losing. Oh no, he's wrestling the puppy. Oh, that's crazy. Oh man, that's crazy." When will you fight Griffith? Okay, so for the fantasy versus series, I will let this out right now. I gave a hint to what the next arc is. The next arc is actually something that everybody and their mama had been asking me to do ever since I kind of teased it a long time ago. So after this arc, there are a couple of more episodes, and then there will be Griffith. Okay, because I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this, and this is for the people that are watching this. If you watch Fantasy Versus, you will get the inside scoop on this. At some point, no, I'm not gonna let that. I'm not gonna let that out. I can't. That gives away too much. But Griffith is coming. He's coming after this next arc. So just stay on the lookout for that. That's what I'll do. I'm sorry I did that to y'all, but it's just like once I thought about it, I'm like, I cannot say that. I cannot say that. That gives away too much. New skits of the Pound Town University. That is another episode of that is coming out tomorrow. I'll be doing that every Wednesday. Every Wednesday there will be a Pound Town University or whatever university suggestive university skit. So keep on the lookout for that. Definitely keep on the lookout for that. It'll all be good. Let me see here. Got people in this chat, people in that chat. I'm looking at all the chats right now. This is so fun. One person said gatekeeping. Like, no, I ain't gatekeeping. I'm just trying not to spoil stuff, man. Trying not to spoil stuff. Let's see skits. How was the steak? I talked about that earlier. The steak was really good. It was really good. I was very, 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 very happy with it. And that was the first time in a while I had reverse seared something. So especially a tomahawk steak. I know I'd never done it. As far as that goes, I had reverse seared a steak in general before, but especially one that thick. I was so scared that it was gonna come out like tough or something like that, and it didn't. It was good. It was really good. So I'm happy as can be. Let me see if I can get this back. Let's see if I can get a couple more of these questions out here. And then we'll start jumping into the memes. We like looking at memes, don't we? We do. Okay, so here we go. New Year's resolutions. Like I said before, I'ma continue to take souls and lay pole. That's what I'm doing, taking souls and laying pole consensually. Taking souls and laying pole respectfully. Remember that. Remember that. Now, there's that. I'm gonna be in the gym a lot more. As far as just, especially after I get the fight in. If I stay diligent and get my ass into that. After that, that's when I plan on just bulking up because I will have no reason to stay so slim anymore. So yeah, man. Let's see. Ooh, that's a good one. Would you rather fight an angry Arkham Batman or a depressed symbiote suit Spider-Man? Ooh. Hmm. See, the problem is both of them about to bust your tail sideways from pillar to post. Both of them gonna hurt you, man. Good Lord, I would rather fight. I would rather fight. I'd rather fight Batman. Let me tell you why I'd rather fight Batman. Because he gonna beat you up. Then he gonna send you to the hospital. But Spider-Man can launch you into the air in a way that's just not even fun. Like if you run into Batman in the street, like he jumped down and then you guys see him with the just immediately. Like he gonna whoop your ass, but there's a certain way to deal with Batman where you're just not gonna have to deal with the fears of the world. Now, granted, he knows how to weaponize fear. I get it, but nah, I'm not gonna get the to me and then get whipped around half the city and then like fuck that. No. I'm dealing with Batman. I'm dealing with Batman, dog. I'm not doing it. I'm dealing with Batman. Point blank. Period. Let's see what else is going on here. Yeah. Oh my. Oh wow. This is the phone one. This is the phone right here. Yeah. Because this one needs to be answered. So, do you have a shirt like that? For those of us that don't have a pole, I have a couple things in the works. I just wanted to roll off the tongue, So I'll make one for the ladies. I will. I'm gonna do a little bit more like just honing in on it, and then we'll see what's going on here. Heck, I might have to talk to Adriana about that. She be saying wild stuff all the time. She's basically like the female, like not female. She's basically like the other side of me, the lady version of me. So it is what it is. Let's see here. What else we got? Do you want to be the very best like no one ever was? To catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause. I will travel across the land. Let me stop. Searching far and wide. Oh my gosh. Gotta love it. A Pokemon, gotta catch 'em, it's you and me. Now listen, just know that this dick ain't free. Let me stop. I got problems, man. Let's see. Yeah, I want to be the best like no one ever was. Straight up. Here comes a fun one. And that was from my brother MJ. That was from the deacon brother father and friend MJ, that guy MJ. Oh man, Trevor HYS96 says, how long you've practiced martial arts and what did you start with? I had been dabbling in martial arts my entire life. I ain't gonna say my entire life. I'll say by the time I was about 12 years old, that's when I jumped in. I started with Taekwondo. And then I got taken out of that by my parents, and then I wasn't like under continuous training for years. I got back to it in 2016, and as far as consistent training, and I was studying Muay Thai, and I've been consistent with that since then. So it's good. Feels good to me. Exhausts the heck out of you. Kind of puts things into perspective of what's important, what's not, what you should deal with, how to prioritize things. And as long as you can apply the lessons you learn in the dojo, in the gym, on the mat, to the rest of your life, then you'll be all right. But hold on, Dom the creator, you have a really good voice. Have you ever thought about making singing videos? So, nah, not just. Well, I've done a couple. I did like I did like a dark quartet version of not Live and Learn. What's the song called? It's the first final boss theme song of Sonic Adventure. The first final boss. It's the final boss theme song of Final Adventure. Sonic Adventure. What the hell is it called? Okay, hold on. Open Your Heart. That's what I did. I sang Open Your Heart, quartet style. And at first I made a joke. I was like, this is Negro spiritual style. But I did that. I did another quartet style version of Goofy Movies Stand Out. I covered Pokemon's Advanced Battle theme. That's on my page. So I mean, I don't do a lot of singing videos because I don't consider myself the best singer. I'm more of a guitar player than a singer, though I sing all of my music, yes. But you know, that's just I have fun. I have fun with it. So, but as far as just doing straight up singing videos, I mean, that's for other people, man. There are a lot of amazing singers out here, amazing voices out here, and unless I feel like I could stack up, I'm good. Let's see. Is there anything else? I saw the Sephiroth fight. You sang the theme. Yeah, I did all the choir voices. What is it? It is Astra Interia Sira Vehementi, Astra Interia Sira Vehementi, Sephiroth. Yeah, that was fun. Especially the Black Air Force energy. Y'all ain't see that part coming, did you? Y'all did not see that part coming. This man bleeds Black Air Force energy. I was like, yo, I had to do it. Whoa, hold on. El Piche Benny. Manny Pacquiao versus Borkow. It depends on what it is. If it is kickboxing, Borkow is going to beat the brakes off of Manny Pacquiao. If it is straight boxing, Manny's short, Manny's small, but he will outbox Borkow. He will. I always forget if I'm even pronouncing his name right. But yeah, no, Manny will win in a boxing fight. Borkow will tear Manny up in a freaking kickboxing fight. It's like the moment Manny's legs go wide, bop! That's it. So let me see. I guess it's meme time. It's meme time. You never know what you'll see next. It's meme time. Giggity, 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 giggity. That's a bet. Y'all know I'm stupid. Y'all know I'm dummy. You're like, oh, he's so stupid, girl. I'm telling you, I like his videos. He's so stupid. He be saying dumb stuff, but it be making sense. And then sometimes they got lessons, but he's so silly. I'll tell you that. Oh my God, girl, he be cute sometimes, and then he say something stupid out the mouth, but he still be cute and shit. Let me stop. Okay, time to go to InstaView. Boom! First meme of the day. Oh my goodness. I'm mad. Teachers told us if you don't do well in school, you're going to be the garbage man, and never told us the garbage man made more than them. Yeah. Some making double. Some making more than double. Know what a teacher get paid in the United States of America? Just saying. Especially like in high school. I ain't really hear that in college. You know what I'm saying? Like people in college, they don't really, depending on where you went and depending on like the culture of the school. Like when I went to Full Sail, they didn't really shit on other professions like that. They didn't. But in high school, they definitely did. Oh, you gonna end up like this? What? There's one lady who I hate her to this day. But one lady had the nerve like, you don't want to be a bus driver. None, my best friend's a bus driver and clears 160 every year. You know, when he's just sitting on his ass. Like, dude, they start with like 30 an hour now. What you talking about? Especially in DC or Maryland, like well, not Baltimore, but you know, Metro. It's just like, yo, this is the most ridiculous thing like ever. But also, I didn't take too much offense to it. I was just like, okay, they're trying to raise more doctors and stuff like. But if everybody's a freaking doctor and a lawyer, who the fuck's gonna unclog your sink? But you know, maybe it's because I was raised around a lot of contractors, a lot of master electricians, And guys that made their way up, made their way up, and they made a lot of good money. Still making a lot of good money. And it's just like, no. It's like, hold on. So I'm gonna make fun of somebody or demean what they do for a living, but they have no debt. Well, I got the piece of paper, but now I'm 70 to 100 grand plus in debt, and I gotta pay that back. So yeah, good luck enjoying your life, stupid. But yeah. Some people, it's like, I get the idea, I get the premise of why someone would say that, but you gotta think about what you're saying, because if you allow a child or you put certain things in a child's head, and like the Tabby said, a skill is a skill. You put an idea in a child's head demeaning a profession, you better be making more than that profession. At least you better be making more than that profession. Cause hell no. It's like, no. Especially not at no high school or no shit. Especially not in no high school. You a science teacher, you a English teacher and all that. Shut the hell up, because guess who gets paid the same as you? The gym teacher. And I'm not saying that's a bad job. Hell, I was about to be a PE teacher until I realized, you know what, I'll head kick somebody's kids. But nah. Don't be making fun of no freaking professions, especially if you don't make more than them. Like, shut up. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Let's see what's going on. Oh, this is a tough one. It sucks. I saw this, and there's gonna be some friends of mine that's gonna come at me sideways. Actually, before I even jump on this, I'm gonna look to the YouTube chat right quick. Who do you think will win in a fight? The burp was real. Who do you think will win in a fight? Dante from Devil May Cry or Kratos from God of War? Both at full power. Well, Dante's a lot harder to kill, man. He's a lot harder to kill. Kratos ain't got his ass whooped before. I ain't saying Dante ain't got his ass whooped, but you want to talk about just from a base level, like when it comes to supernatural abilities, to me, Dante got his ass. Because you gotta think about it. Dante is as fast as Virgil. And Kratos ain't that damn fast. He's not. So, I don't know, man. Hell no. Hell no. Oh man, no. Dante all day. Thanks, Dom. Let's see here. We got back to the memes real quick. InstaView. I'm gonna let this simmer for a second. Only because I know a few people that have made this decision. And I don't crap on anybody that believes that moving, is going to help. I don't crap on anybody, because maybe you know something about yourself that I don't, right? But most people in this world are not swimmers. They're not swimmers. So changing your location is not going to change who you are. It's only going to put different types of pressure on you. And if you are not good at handling it, then you're fucked either way. But changes start from within. I don't have my glasses on, so shit. Changes start from within, not by moving to Atlanta. I know a lot of people that move to Atlanta for the, idea of a better life. And it's still going to be hard. It's the same cats that, they moved to New York or they moved to LA. And I know a few people that it's like a good section of my friends that they all moved to LA at the same time. 90% of them came back. And that's not throwing shade. It's just the truth. It's just like, hey, listen, if you're having a hard time here, why would you go to a place where it's harder, being LA, being New York? Atlanta, well, it's getting harder now. Everybody already there. They full, bro. You ever been in Atlanta traffic? That is not fun. It's a lot of cats down there with the same idea you got. Nah, that's all I'm gonna say. You can do it. I don't doubt anybody what I just say, hey, this is the truth. There's a reason why I didn't move. Like I went to college in a different state, and I have done business in different states. I have not moved. I have not moved for a couple of reasons. But some people leave and they flourish. You know what I mean? Some people do. But like I had mentioned this before in another episode. A lot of people are looking for a magic pill in life. And they see somebody else, or they get word that somebody else did something, and they're like, well, I'm going to do that too. And it'll work for me. Calm down. Plan these things out. And then make your move. Because sometimes willy-nilly doesn't always work. So, let's get to another meme real quick. This is a stupid one, but I'm gonna bring it up anyway. Y'all ready for this? Hey, but before I do this, I'm gonna look into the chat. Oh my God, it speaks. Damn, you fine as fuck. Thank you, goddammit. Let's see. DJB spoke. Dante sent Devil Trigger. Yep. Let's see. Changing location cannot be the only change. No, you have to change. And that's the problem. A lot of people don't feel like they have to change. They think it's everything else. It's the people around me. It's the city. It's like, no, it's you. It's you. Change you first. Change you first, okay? And then watch everything else start to move. Watch everything else start to move. When I was in a rut, I was depressed and just like, I didn't even know I could be depressed, and I'm just moving in a way that I'm just like, this shit ain't going right. And I started doing little things, whether it was a different route to work, whether it was cooking something different that night, watching a show that I didn't think I would even like, you know, talking to people. Like I'm an introvert. I don't really like go out and just make friends like that, you know, like, yeah, playing shows and going to conventions and stuff like that has helped, definitely, but I'm not the biggest social butterfly in the room. Lawrence Chun is in the chat. Hey, that's my brother right there. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Lawrence Chun, yes, indeed. He got the speed. And he's, let me stop. I ain't gonna mess with you like that. I love you, brother. I love you always. Yeah, no, like, you gotta change. You gotta change yourself. Trillville Goddess says, do you believe people can truly change? Like people who have done wrong in the past? Okay, this is a little different. When it comes to who a person is at base, like when it comes to goodwill, bad will, what they expect from others, you know, and some of that stuff can come down to trauma, upbringing, community, influence of any way, shape, or form. But here's the truth of the matter. When it comes to people who have done wrong, it all depends on what they consider what wrong is. If they don't truly internalize that what they did was wrong, then they're not going to change. They're not. It's like, you know, it's like grown folk that do things to children. They don't think they're wrong. They know in society's eyes they're wrong, but they don't think they're wrong. And that's why you don't fix that. It's just like kids that grow up in the hood. You know, not all of them. I was hood adjacent. I got friends that have shot people. I got friends that are in jail and going to be in jail until I got gray and I'm bald. And they don't think they did anything wrong. But it's like, yo, you were running and gunning, you were stealing, you were doing all this other stuff. And yeah, you got caught by the cops. Now all of a sudden it's free my mans. No, homeboy, you did everything wrong. When it comes to liars, cheaters, if they're like a habitual liar, then that's something that's just in them. And that it's going to take an act of God to change that. It's going to take an act of God to change that. I think a lot of people at base are who they are. I do. It's just like if a person comes around and they don't fuck with you. They just don't fuck with you. But then one day all of a sudden they do. It's because there's something they want from you. People don't really change. And a lot of the times their reasoning for why they change their actions isn't exactly them changing. It's a convenience thing. So, nah, people can learn to grow. Like, okay, the tabby in the Instagram chat says this. People can learn to grow, can learn and grow if they choose to, but it depends on if they want to do the work. And most people don't want to do the work. I mean, think about it like this, right? This is why I say this, right? People, especially in America, are bombarded with life so much. You already got your bills, you got your job, you got, maybe you got a family, or maybe you don't got a family. You just getting hounded by life. The last thing you want to do is work again. Damn, I got to work on myself. Damn, I got to work for a relationship. Damn, I got to work on it. Last thing people want to do is work. Oh, dang, I want to work. That's, like I said, magic pill. People like the idea of magic pills. What is the shortest way I can roll to my goal? The shortest way, even if it's going to skip everything that I need in order to actually appreciate that goal, appreciate that prize, appreciate that benchmark. Like, no, it takes a certain person to really want to do that. And, sometimes it takes an act of God. Sometimes it takes a threat on a person's life in order to make different decisions. Yeah, I believe some people can change, but I think a lot of human beings are just who they are going to be. And nothing wrong with that. It's just that there are certain people who I'm going to vibe with, certain people I ain't. Period. Zero fuck. What's good, homie? What's good? Ninth house holistics. Perception is not perspective. Yeah, it's not. It's not. Let's see here. This is why I say God or spirituality and therapy is formula. And it's funny, here's the thing, when I say an act of God, right? I think what I'm saying is I'm just talking extremes. Some people need to see extremes in order for them to move a certain way. That's what it is. Outside of what they want to do. Human beings have a lot of pride, right? Like, you got to remember, it's people on this planet that they are going to think what they're going to think until they die. They're going to move how they want to move until they die. There are things that people are going to latch onto because they want to latch onto it. It has nothing to do with them being right or wrong. Well, they're right to them. It has nothing to do with actually being right or wrong, truth or lies. It's what they want, what they desire. It's just like, this is how I feel. This is why I tell people all the time, like, hey, listen, if you're ever dealing with a group of people or a person who has a certain perception about you and they ain't changing, whether it is a person you're in a relationship with, whether it's a person who, you just don't get along with, something like that, don't waste your time trying to change their mind about who you are, because it will take you an entire lifetime to prove to them that you are who you say you are. And when you're dead and on your deathbed, guess what they can still do? Choose to theorize. So no. Yeah, man. People stupid. Man. People wild out here. Hazy days. You over here talking about drugs. Whatever. Zero fucks chilling. Just got in. What's the topic for the podcast? It was a lot of things I talked about earlier. I had a bunch of questions. And now I'm doing memes and stuff. DTI Bray, your shirts be killing me. Hey, listen, taking souls and laying pillow consensually and respectfully, baby. Anyway, let's get back to the memes. Because I don't want to keep y'all all night and whatnot. So let's do this. It's the view. I'm not for the sake of time. I met my man when someone on here posted her boyfriend as her man crush Monday. The dude was so fine, I DM'd him. One thing led to another, and boom, we are happily in love. And now she's in the past. Continue advertising your boyfriends, okay? We gonna be right here, waiting. Oh, man. Hey, yo. Hey, listen. Hey. This is ridiculous. But hey, this is how some people think. They just wait. They lurk in the shadows. This is another reason why, like, some people don't want to post their guys. You know what I'm saying? They don't. Some people don't want to post their guys because they want everyone to just be confused. But that's a part of it all, right? It's like you either want them to be confused because you're still looking, or you want them to be confused because you're surrounded by some sleazy motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And this is hilarious, man. Like, man, that's crazy. That's crazy. If I'm with a lady and she posts me and then some other women start DMing me, I already know how to deal with that. Like, only, not gonna lie, only men with weak constitutions fall for this. Unless he was just truly unhappy in that other relationship. It had to be something real bad, and I mean real bad, in order for him to just jump ship like that. But with some men, they are as faithful as their options. It's the truth, unfortunately. So, unfortunately, that is the case sometimes. Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. Anybody got something to say about that on Instagram? Let's talk about it real quick, and then I'm gonna jump to this other chat so I can. Oh, is there a dirty gal? I am the red lioness says, what? Wait, no. This is not that. I need to go back to the chat. Where is my chat? I need my chat. Do. Boom. There we go. What? Why not showing my chat? Oh, here we go. So the Just Shiggy said, no, that's horrendous. Another person said, that's messed up. Pretty light skinned with the face. Oh man. No, Ninth House Holistic says what they did to get with each other, they will both feel later. Hell yeah. Because here's the truth of the matter. How you procured your partner is going to haunt you. It's just the truth. Like, if you get with a person on some sly means, that shit going to haunt you at night. Now, there's some people, it's not going to bother them at all. Because that's just how they feel. It's just how they feel. But we got a lot of insecure human beings on the planet. And what's even funnier is we have a lot of insecure people on the planet that do dirty shit. It's like, make it make sense. You are an insecure person. You don't trust people, but then you do untrustworthy things to procure a partner. Get out of here. You get out of here. Like, nah, man. Like, whenever, like, people I know do that stuff, I'm like, you know you an idiot, right? I don't want to hear nothing about this. I don't want to hear nothing about this at all, especially if a dude I know, because I don't trust her, son. Boy, shut up. Shut up. These are the same type of dudes that smash raw on the first date and then be talking about, I don't trust her, bro. You skinny dip just like she did. Like, what did shut up. Go by. But let's see here. Let's go ahead and get off of that. Random question from Dom the Creator. Which sport do you like better, basketball or football? Wow. I used to play basketball. I used to love it so much, mainly because all my friends were playing as well. I always wanted to play football, but my parents were just like, you're too small, you're gonna die. From a fan perspective, dang, that's tough, man. Because I'm not a team sports guy. I'm a combat sport guy. I like single sports. I guess from an entertainment standpoint, football. From a what triggers my brain standpoint, basketball. So yeah. K Hicks, that's why you need an extrovert as a girlfriend. Oh man. Oh, this reminds me. I had a message earlier today from someone who watches my videos. I'll just say her first name, Brittany. She wanted me to talk about this on the podcast. She was saying that what advice would you give a loner that doesn't want to be alone anymore? I'll be 32 this year, and I feel like I'm missing out on so much because I'm not social. Hey, listen, take this from a guy who is not a social butterfly, right? Like I said before, I meet a lot of people because of shows, conventions, and these days, like if I just walk outside and I'm hanging out, like if I'm at the gym, it's not a lot of people to talk to me at the gym, specifically like the lifting gym, like martial arts gyms. You'll talk to everybody in the room at some point, but just try little things. Little things. You don't have to go to the party and then try to be the life of the party. You don't have to be the person that shakes everybody's hand in the room every single time. It's hard to go from one end to the other, you know. But me being a guy that is definitely a late bloomer as far as social stuff is concerned, I was always thrown into social settings. And because of things I was doing there, people would talk to me. It wasn't because I went up and I was like, "Hi, I'm Tovaun." Like nowadays, it's a little different because it's easier for me to do that because I'm like, okay, what do I got to lose? And I'm here. I'm here. Um, Try little things. Try little things. If you have any friends, y'all can just go out to a little bar, go out to a little cafe. Try to get into some social settings, maybe like some social club or something like that. Don't overwhelm yourself in the beginning. I was thrown, like I said, I was thrown into social situations like back in, what was it, 2013? And I was just like, I was so good and by myself. My friend, he dragged me up to Boston and I went to PAX for the first time. And PAX is a Penny Arcade Expo, huge convention. So many people were there, and I was attached to his hips because I was just like, "Yo, I'm scared. It's a lot of motherfuckers in here." But you got to get out there, even if it's the internet. You can practice on the internet. You don't got to be like an asshole that only messages people when they're bored and then you never get back to them. Just try little things, talking to people in comments, and just moving on from there. You might message somebody. Maybe you all can just be people that share memes and talk about stuff. If you're talking about dating, that's a little different. I would say the easiest way to make friends and find potential partners, especially ones that align with you, find something you like to do, and then go to a place where that thing occurs. If it's martial arts, go to a gym. Go to a gym. You got nothing to lose. Go to a gym. If you don't want to talk to anybody, hey, listen. That day, you're there to learn. All right. If you're into knitting, there are knitting clubs everywhere. It ain't even gonna be a billion people in there. You could just have a good little group of cats and just y'all can knit together or whatever. Pottery, anything, crafts, fishing. You just show up to a pier or whatever. You might see somebody over there like, "Hey, what's up, cuz? What's goody?" Go ahead, cash your line. Hey, that's social. Do little things by little things, and then stuff will come along. You might not be the person that will just be like, "Ha!" You might not be that person, but you can definitely do small things to get you in spaces that'll help out. Go to a show. Go to a show. You like music? You like magic? You like plays? Stuff like that. Go to a show. Go to a show. Sit at the bar for just a little bit longer than you normally would just buying a drink. Hear the person next to you talking about the band that you might like and say, "Hey, yeah, that's a cool song. I like that one too." Something small. You know what I'm saying? Painting, like James said in the Facebook chat, painting, definitely. That helps as well. Small things. So I'll definitely be getting back to my friend Brittany. Because I was like, I want to talk about that a little bit more with her, but I don't want to ramble too much about that here. So let's see. Another random deal. Dante Yerkes said, "Combat sport. What do you think of Russian competitive slap tournaments?" Okay. Just like like the UFC has the slap stuff. I personally, I think there is an audience for everything. I do. Personally, for me, I think it's like entertaining and there's shock value or whatever, but because I'm a martial artist that works with competitive fighters, I just think it's the perfect way to sign up to get concussed. And yes, I do understand if you're a boxer, if you're an MMA fighter, you're a kickboxer, you can get concussed there too. But guess what you can also do? Protect yourself. You ain't protecting yourself in no slap competition. You just, boo! You gotta take it. I don't know. Like I said, I think you're just signing up to get. You going? No, that's CTE. That's straight up CTE. So yeah, no, that's how I feel about that. But I think it's cool. Anybody who signs up for it can like consensually signs up for it. All power to them. Hey, you doing something that I wouldn't do, and I mm, respect. That's all I'm gonna say. Respect. Let's go to another meme. Oh, Yurkus. Yurkus rhymes with circus. Okay, Dante Yurkus. Okay, I'll try. I'll do my best to remember that. I'm sorry. Okay, back to another meme. It's the view. Before I die, I'ma write my own obituary. Y'all not fitting a lie on me. Man, let me tell you something real quick. I'ma say it again. Look at your neighbor. Say, neighbor. Listen, before I die, I'ma write my own obituary. Y'all not finna lie on me. No, no. We ain't finna do that. We ain't finna lie on nobody. Let me tell you something real quick. For the real ones. If I croak, I already had my stuff in order. I done told my best friends and everything. My best friend Los is doing my eulogy. He is. He's just gonna tell the truth. Listen, I'm not. He was a good man. He wasn't a nice man. I'm not gonna say he was a perfect man, but he did love his peoples. As for the four of you ladies in the front row, all of you crying, thinking that he was your soon-to-be husband, yeah, what he told you was true. He was indeed laying pipe on all of you, and I don't know why you didn't believe it, but I'm here to deliver his final message. To sir on the second row that's swearing you are one of his mans, you are not, and I will ask you to leave. To the person that is on top of his coffin right now that didn't really fuck with him, but you acting like y'all was best friends. Get up before I tote this iron on you. Yes, dinner will be served. Listen, nah, Los gonna do my eulogy. He gonna do my eulogy. And as far as like my obituary, that's gonna be my nephew or something. He's just gonna tell the truth. Y'all ain't gonna come out here talking that nonsense on me. Y'all ain't gonna talk that nonsense on me. Yeah, let's see here. Ooh, okay, we're gonna look at some more stuff right quick. Let's look at some of these questions on Oh, Dante in the Facebook chat said, "Here lies Dante. He was an absolute piece of and people liked his and people liked this for some reason." Oh my god. Oh my god. Let me see something real quick. The Okay. Random question here. Dom the Creator says, which ability do you think is more powerful? Sharingan Genjutsu, as in like Tsukuyomi or something, or Kyoga Suigetsu? Well, Kyoga Suigetsu is like absolute hypnosis, right? It's like absolute hypnosis. Like you can't perceive anything at all. Even in Tsukuyomi, like that you ain't in reality. You just getting fucked up. Like, and at some point you succumb to it. Like well, even though that there is a eternal Tsukuyomi, so you might not know you're in a Genjutsu. That's tough, man. That's real tough. I think that as far as a base level, not souped up to the extreme, but at base level, I think Kyoga Suigetsu is more powerful. I do. Because Aizen had everybody fooled in the beginning. He had everybody fooled. So I'm just like, okay, well, at least with Sharingan, there's ways around it. You know what I mean? Like even Mike Guy said, if you're gonna fight an Uchiha, look at their feet. Do not look in their eyes. So I don't know. Another random question. Lady Londa asks, boxing or wrestling? As far as what I enjoy more or what I think is more practical or what do I believe is most dominant that will protect you in an altercation. As far as an entertainment thing, boxing. I love the sweet science. I really do. I love the sweet science. Those guys are geniuses at what they do. Which is another reason why anybody I know, like if you're my age and you're looking to pursue a professional career in boxing and you've never done it, it's like, hey, keep in mind, half of these dudes been doing it since they were 6. They are Dexter from Dexter's Lab in comparison to you. So be careful. Wrestling is also another really, really, really good sport. I wish more people were into it. It's grind, man. That is a grinding sport. That's something I wanted to do. Even my father was just like, yo, stuff breaks. Because my father, my biological father, he wrestled. So it's crazy. But if you're talking like professional wrestling, I love professional wrestling. I think it's entertaining as all hell. But yeah, as far as like what is more dominant of a sport, well, we've seen for years, you put boxers and wrestlers in an MMA ring, the wrestlers tend to come out on top a lot of the times. So we'll see about that. I'm not see about that, but yeah, that's where that comes from. Let's see what's going on here. Hey, pretty light skin. Why you crying in the chat? Is it because of what I said before? don't you start? Don't do that. Don't do that. Let me see. I say boxing more entertaining. Yeah, boxing is flashy. You know, it's an entertaining thing. Wrestling is a hard thing for a lot of people to get into because number one, it's really hard, and then it's really hard to understand why certain things are happening. In boxing, most people still don't know shit about boxing. They don't. Most people don't know nothing about fighting, but it's very intricate. Like wrestling is a lot of muscle memory. So is boxing. But you have to be a genius at both to excel. You really do. You really do. One has more wear and tear on the joints. But yeah, let's see. Being wrestling. Let me see. Galen Force wins. Says, would you say that any martial arts / boxing would help a person connect to themselves and help explore your personal abilities? Yeah. Yeah. It brings you down to earth. It does. It really brings you down to earth. I mean, you know, there's some assholes out there, but it brings you down to earth because you see yourself as vulnerable as possible, especially when practicing an art that exhausts you. You see yourself in the most vulnerable state. And then that's when you're like, okay, I'm going to open myself up to a lot of other things. Some people crumble. And hey, you still learn something about yourself. You's a bitch. I mean, you know, you crumble. You're not good with pressure. But yeah, man. Martial arts can help you connect to yourself. It can help you connect with other people. It can help you be more understanding if you just take in the lessons that come with it around you. You know, some people go to the extremes, but yeah. Thanks for the follow, Jaden. Let's see. Have you watched Dragon Age on Netflix? I have not yet. I have not. Let's see. Let's go back to the other chats. Let me see here. Chauncey Morris says, my tombstone will say, I was a king, and if I die a straw death, I dreamt I was old. Wait, what's that from? I don't know. Also, what would be your gimmick for WWE? Damn, that's a good one. What would be my gimmick? So there's a guy in the WWE right now that I think is really freaking entertaining, and I'm like, I will probably be just like him, and that's Trick Williams. Love that dude. But other than that, like I would try to go for something dark, like just I want to grab people by the throats with it, you know. Let's see. Who do you think is winning a boxing match? Prime Muhammad Ali or Mike Tyson? This is the question that Everybody gets asked, right? Prime Muhammad Ali or Mike Tyson? At their heights, given their styles. Oh my God. So Muhammad Ali is the greatest, right? He is. He was evasive. He could, when you say float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, especially like prior to him going to prison, that boy could move. The way he would bounce would just be so smooth. He was just, yeah, he can move. He can move. Um, I think, and yeah, no. In an interview, Mike Tyson said hands down Ali would win. He did say that, but I do think that's a bit of he's talking about his hero. Prime for prime. I will say this. If it made it out of the second round, Muhammad Ali wins. If it did not make it out of the first or second, that's Mike Tyson. I do believe that Mike was a person that he was a war machine. He couldn't turn it off. So while he was in there, it was hard to break him. It was very hard to break him. You know, it was after Cuss died that he got broken. But Muhammad Ali could break you. He could break you. He'll make fun of you while you're in there. Make you miss. Keep making fun of you. Popping you. Pop, pop, pop. So, man. Yeah, like I said, early, Mike Tyson. Go the distance, Muhammad Ali. Definitely. But overall, what would my choice be? Mike Tyson. I honestly believe that. Everyone's got a plan until they get punched in the face or pinned to the ground by a 105-pound spider. Is that you, Shiggy? Yeah. Oh, man. The Pound Town Championship. Anyway. Yeah, Ali was always in a flow state. DJ B spoke. Gotta go, bro. Happy New Year. Once again, talk to you later. Happy New Year and talk to you soon. Like I said, we gotta hang out. Hey, it's a new year. After MagFest, especially. I'm coming up. We gonna get something done. What else we got going on here? Do I have any more memes for you guys? I believe I do. Woo! Hey, yo, this is funny. This is a funny one. Boop. I'm gonna read this one. I'm gonna read it. God dang it. The Lord said, what? Read. Let me stop. Chiz be like, free my baby daddy. Bitch, you called the cops. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Bitches be like, free my baby daddy. Bitch, you called the cops. Yup. Hey, I know a couple of people in that situation right now. Shoot, when I was growing up and I would see this go down, I'm like, ain't you the one that called the police? I was just playing. I ain't never really heard them say I was just playing, but they was. Some people really think this is just a good idea. It's like, dog, you call the cops talking about he hit me. Yeah, they're gonna come and take his ass off. Like, oh, they're gonna take him right on away. And it's your fault. So don't be saying, no, free my baby daddy. You the one got him in there in the first place. That's ridiculous. That is stupid. Like, no. I'll be like, you wanted him gone. Now he gone. Free him. Yeah, because in jail, he ain't got to pay that child support. Let me stop. I'm a terrible person. No, I'm not. But yeah. Okay, let me see. Do I have a couple more of these guys? Okay, I got a few more, and then we'll go ahead and wrap this up because I'm rolling over an hour. T versus Damian Priest, WrestleMania 39. Oh my god, I wish I would be at a WrestleMania. That'd be dope. I can do backflips and jump off the rope and stuff. I ain't never jumped off I jumped off ropes one time. A friend of mine had a ring, but I would love to do that. That'd be amazing. All right, let's jump to before I jump to another meme. Let's see what's going on in this chat. What's good, fam? The female. Yeah, let's do our best to take male and female out the vocabulary, just because it's a little dehumanized. And but if it's in your language, this is what you were raised around. Hey, I get it, because a lot of people talk like that. But some people get offended. But what's good, man? This girl threatened to drain me. Should I let her come over? Man, boy, you better go get you some. Get you some Maine Coon. Go ahead and get yourself a little something, homie. Okay, so Lady Londa saw a situation where both a man and woman were taken to jail. Yeah. Screw that, dog. If y'all gonna be calling the cops on each other, like, y'all shouldn't be together. It's just the truth. If you calling the cops on each other, y'all should not be together. Let me see. Funny, yes, but the problem is we need to repair the family unit for real. Oh my gosh. Let me see. The one tabby. Thanks for the entertainment. Have a great evening. Keep that contagious energy. Hey, thank you so much. Love you. Have a good night. Yeah, let me get through the rest of these couple of memes and then I'll jump off. Coda Bear from Twitch says, any hints on upcoming characters you're fighting? I gave a hint in the last video, and the hint is let's set sail. Let's see. Ooh, Dom the Creator. What is my opinion on Andrew Tate? I think he is a guy that monetized and weaponized the pain of vulnerable men. I think that he is a guy that capitalized off of fear mongering, pain mongering, and he's not actually solving problems. For some people, some things that he says hold value. For a lot of people, they hold value. I think that some things that he says, hold truth to it, but how he's going about portraying women and essentially acting like he's a messiah to essentially incels and to guys that felt like they have been done wrong. I think what happens is he's just a person that's like me. I'm on the internet and I say things with my chest. There are some people that are going to marry themselves to things that people like that say. I'm a person that believes that I can be wrong. I'm a person that will listen to, different sides of the coin. I'm a person willing to learn. I'm not saying Andrew Tate isn't. What I'm saying is he is taking a stance and he's moving in a direction that isn't exactly progressing people in a healthy manner. I don't think that's the case at all. I think that a lot of people take what he says as the gospel and they start to act out in ways that is not going to help them romantically. It's not going to help them as far as relationships go, friendships, anything like that, especially when it comes to people of the opposite gender. And I just think he's another side of entertainment. But I don't agree with a lot of what he says. That's what I'm going to say. I do not agree with a lot of what he says. So, yeah. Screw it. Let's see here. Let's get to another meme. Right before that, I'm going to look at this and see if anybody has something to say with me. Wow. When I used to work as a bouncer, we ran by the motto of if you swing, you're treated like a man. I'd have no problem if a guy open palm power slapped a woman at like 60%. a restrained pattern interrupt. Whoa. Hey, listen, this is all I'm going to say. This is all I'm going to say. I don't believe human beings should be hitting each other, but I'm going to tell you like my mama told me. I don't give a damn who you are. You put your hands on me, I'm putting my hands on you. It's just no. I'm not doing it. I let somebody do that before, and then they got used to it, and they thought that they were just invincible. And it's like, Slim, I can send you to the Father today, but you know, luckily I got away from that person. But let's see, let's get another meme in. InstaView. Her. Are you faithful during the talking stage? Me. Bitch. Do a job pay you at the interview? Hey, let me tell you something real quick. Let me tell you something about this. Let me talk for me. Let me tell you something. I would. Don't ask no stupid things like this. Don't ask no stupid things like this, because you know damn well it don't matter. Because you wouldn't know anyway. You wouldn't. If somebody asked me this, I'll tell them how I tell them. If we ain't exclusive, if something happens, something happened. That's on my end or yours. If you ain't cool with this amount of openness right now, or the fact that I just said this, go on about your way, sweetheart, because this ain't the worst of it. This ain't the worst of it. If we are not exclusive, it is what it is. It is what it is. Unless I specifically said, hey, I ain't looking for nobody else, and I'm vibing with you. So I'm going to stay right here. Okay? If that conversation didn't happen, I'm out here. I might be. I could be. What? What do you want? What do you want from me? I'm still an option. Are you exclusive to me? If the answer is yes, well, that's you. Now, if you're saying you're exclusive to me in order to get me to be exclusive with you, okay, that's another conversation. Now, here's another thing. If you're saying you're exclusive to me, but you're not going to really be, or you're asking me that question even though you have ulterior motives, fuck you. But that's why I stay true to myself. Nah. As a matter of fact, you ain't even the only one I'm talking to right now. What's up? We good? We gonna finish these macaroons? What kind of tea you got? Oh man, Dom the Creator. What are the most annoying school rules you ever heard? School rules? I don't know about school rules. Man, I ain't been in school like for years, man. It's been over a decade since I've been in school. School rules. I don't know, man. I'm out the loop on that. Give me an example, and maybe I can jump. Maybe I can jump. Let me see. Okay, this is a fun one. I want you guys to jump in on this because I'm gonna look at the chat on this. One problem with society today is that men are being told how to be men by women. Anybody? One problem with society today is that men are being told how to be men by women. Let me tell you something. I think that a lot of people just screwed up. You know what I mean? I think a lot of people just screwed up. And I think that the problem with society isn't just that, you know, some men are being told how to be men by women. It's just that some men are being told how to be men by women that don't have proper examples as to what a good man is. And also the other way around. Some guys will tell a woman how to be a woman, but they don't even respect their mama. So I think what needs to occur is that anybody that feels so strongly that they can tell you what you need to be, they better have a damn good example in their life of what one is. That's all I'm gonna say. It's just like when I had somebody come into my I've had someone come into my DMs once, saying that it was basically a respect thing. It was basically a respect thing. His partner at the time, I don't know if they still together. His partner at the time was always telling him what and what not to do as far as a real man does this, a real man does that, but she showed absolutely no respect for him. I was like, let me ask you a question. Have you met this girl's family? One of the first things that I do, especially if I'm considering someone, I'm probably going to meet them while we're friends, but especially if I'm considering to be with you, I need to meet your family. I need to know how your father's treated in your household. I need to know how men are treated amongst your family. I need to understand your relationship with men from childhood to now. I need to understand what kind of men these are. I need to understand how the women act in your house. Because if you are raised and you were never conditioned, you were never in the practice to respect men, let alone know what a quote unquote good man is, I'm not going to let you tell me what one is. I'm not going to let you tell me what a good man is if your mom has henpecked your dad. She calls him all types of out of his name. He just stays out the way and does what he needs to do and sits over here. No. But the same goes for the opposite end. Like I said before, it's guys out here talking about, oh, women need to be this way, but they don't respect their mama. So it's just like, what people like to talk this shit. They do. And honestly, it's a pride thing and it's a power dynamic. And I don't like it. Anybody that comes up to me, especially nowadays, because I've had multiple people, especially over the course of my life, tell me that as a man, I'm not masculine. Hell, I had a person tell me that because I lacked masculinity, that's why my partner at the time treated me a certain way. I was like, no, that's not why. She has no examples of good men in her life. She does not respect men. She does not trust men. It has nothing to do with me not being masculine. And that person based that off of when I came home and they were both like chilling in the room. I didn't come in acting a goddamn fool. I didn't come in angry when something went wrong. I'm just like, oh no, something went wrong. Okay, it's time to fix it. I didn't flip up, call nobody out their name. I ain't break nothing, slap nobody upside the head. The person that was saying this to me, I knew about their lives. I knew about what they considered masculine. What they considered masculine was also something that they considered toxic at the same time. So when I have somebody that's that confused, it's like, I'm not listening to you. I'm not listening to you. I've yet to have a man tell me to my face that I'm not masculine. Yet to have it. Yet. Never happened to me. Only people that have ever told me that I was not masculine were women that did not have decent examples of men in their lives. And my answer would always be this: show me the most masculine man you know. And I guarantee you, I will have him screaming like a bitch in the next 5 minutes. Show me him. Because these are the people that fall for alpha male mentality. You know what I mean? Even some men do it. They fall for alpha male shit. Shut up. Shut up. No one's an alpha in all situations. It's the truth. No one is. If you're an alpha in all situations, that means you're omniscient. You're all-knowing. You're able to adapt to everything. No. Shut up. Okay? You don't know what you're talking about. Nowadays, I'm a lot less patient. I'll just be like, what are you talking about? All right, show me a prime example, or give me a prime example. If you can't come up with one, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? It's just like when somebody tries to tell me they can beat my ass, but they ain't never laced up a pair of gloves. They won one fight in kindergarten. Now all of a sudden they Billy Badass. Oh, for real? Let's step outside. Let's step outside. I would love to test this. Mm-mm. Oh, example for dumb school rules. You can't wear a hood over your head. I mean, depending on where you are in America, I understand why that happens because they be thinking you're the crazy kid that's going to do X, Y, Z. But that comes down to like security theater. You know what I mean? And it's stupid. And they also want to identify you. I get it. But yeah, it's some dumb rules like I remember when I was in high school, they didn't want you carrying your backpack. They just wanted you to carry your books or something. Or if you did have a backpack, it needed to be clear or whatever, because they were afraid kids are gonna bring guns, and it's like, oh yeah, whatever. We in PG County, go to Moco for that. But yeah, man, no, I don't let people that don't have decent examples of anything like tell me shit. I don't. It's like you don't know anything. You don't know anything. Hmm. Well, some women have to do things that men won't do. That doesn't make you understand masculinity. It doesn't. My mother, my mother is a woman who did a lot. She did a lot. She actually taught me a lot of things I knew how to do around the house as far as fixing shit before my stepdad came around. But she understood that okay, yeah, she was working all the hours, these crazy hours of her job where she was deputy warden and working in corrections. She was a leader in her community. She's making a whole bunch of decisions and understanding how to discipline me in a way that was healthy and all this other stuff. But here's the truth: she knew I still had needed a male figure, and it wasn't even just my stepdad, deacons of the church, the guys in the hood, my brothers. She was like, this kid's gonna need it because I can't teach you everything. I can't teach you everything. So, you know, women doing what men do. Listen, it's men that'll do what quote unquote some women do. And I don't mean they understand how to be feminine. I don't know, man. Let's see. Yeah, what is lacking? Shigi said it. What is lacking is healthy/happy men and women are forgetting to teach each other. No, I'm reading wrong. Sorry, fucked up. What's lacking is healthy/happy men and women are forgetting to teach their sons to be respectful to women/everyone and not just their family. That's true. There's some people that they don't have respect outside of their households. And you need to be able to recognize that real quick. Like, hey, I understand you respect me in this house because I pay the bills, I feed you, I clothe you. But when you go out of here, there's a baseline of respect you have to have for people, unless you know that they're just terrible human beings and they want to bring harm to you. But there is a baseline respect that you have to have for people. Be kind. You don't have to get something from everyone in order to have basic respect for them. That's ridiculous. Because these are the same cats that go cry, hoop, and holler when somebody don't respect them. They don't want to do shit for them. They don't want nothing for them. And you got to teach people how to deal with that too. There's some people that just ain't gonna like you. Okay, and that's it. That is it. They don't fuck with me. I don't give a damn. It's what is it? Over what did I say? 6 billion men, 6 billion women. How many billions of people on this planet? It is 7.8 billion people on this planet, and that's just 2021. So you know it's more now. This means there are over 7 billion people that don't fuck with me. They don't know me. They can watch me get hit by a bus, not give a damn. That don't bother me. So I don't know, man. Well, as an educator, I can tell lots of single mother homes with no fathers, and these kids are growing up without examples. Yeah, and that sucks too, right? That really sucks. When I say I was very fortunate growing up, I was. My mother knew by the time I was young, like, hey, okay, These are the type of men my child is gonna be around. And she wasn't one to be dating a whole bunch of guys or having a whole bunch of guys come to the house, nothing like that. Nope. I knew two men she dated. One, and he was only there for like a little bit, of which I didn't even see him often. I saw him maybe once. And then my stepdad came around. And that was it. It's a wrap. She was married. But before that, like I said, I had a bunch of good men around me. That's just what it was. And I think what needs to happen is we need to start, showing people that you could have non-toxic, just healthy platonic friendships or healthy communities where these children can have good examples. Now, you can't do it willy-nilly. There's some people my mother did not let me hang around, especially for extended periods of time, because she knew what was up. Okay, well, that guy has a philosophy in life that's not going to align pretty good with my kid, especially with what I'm teaching my kid, or what the teachings these other people that I believe they're going to guide him the right way. That contradicts what they're doing, so I'm going to keep him away from there and explain to him why. This shit takes work, man. There's a reason why I don't have children. There's a reason why I don't have children. It's a lot that goes into it, man. It's more than just, oh, they're a kid, you can feed them, put clothes on them, and then send them to school. It's a lot more than that. And some people, they don't get it. Some people do get it, and they're just too tired. They're beat down by life. And I get it. It won't be me. But, yeah, man. Let me see. My first year in high school, dude came and beat the math teacher with a sawed-off baseball bat and got expelled from the county. Country or the county? PG County. Damn, how you get expelled from PG County? Also, what kind of beef did he have with the math teacher? What kind of beef did he have with the math teacher? He bought a baseball bat. Boop. Like, nah, man. I'm not saying math teacher did nothing, but ooh, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right. We're going to go with one more meme, and then I'm going to wrap this on up. Is that all right with y'all? We've been on here for an hour and 30. And what's your favorite anime? Right now, my favorite anime is Re:Zero. That's what it is right now. I'm an isekai guy. I will always be an isekai guy. And, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Camilla Price says some people are only taught to respect people they want something from. Like you treat many women poorly, but will turn it on. But will turn it on its head when they want sex or a relationship. Yeah, it's true. I know you can tell who that is real quick. Once you ain't giving them what they want, all of a sudden they just switch up. Oh, that give me something to say right now. So, I might lose some followers for this. I might. But those followers I'm going to lose, fuck you. There are some people that they can't get their heads out of their own asses. And the moment they ain't getting what they want from you because they can't get their heads out their own asses, all of a sudden you're the enemy. Case in point. I got some people in my DMs right now who don't understand that I've been an internet kid, for years. Okay? I've been an internet kid for years. I know all the games. I know all the bullshit. There are some people that believe that I'm going to invest myself, or that anybody would invest themselves immediately because, you're talking to me. And because I don't, now all of a sudden, you don't support me anymore. You're not you don't care about me. Oh, now you're disrespectful or something like that. Yeah, but when it comes to conversation, if I say hello or I'm saying what's up, well, it takes you 8 hours to get back to me. But you expect me to talk to you whenever you feel like it because you're bored. Fuck you. Fuck you and your grandma. Fuck you and your great grandma. Fuck you and the horse you came in on. Do you think you're the only person that ever talked to me in my life? Shoot. Let's do another example. Do you think, let's say because this happens to a lot of men on the internet, and this is why I tell y'all, when it comes to the internet, don't believe shit a motherfucker say unless you see an example of them being who they are. People got keyboard courage. There's a reason why they can. The internet's a different place for some people. Okay? This is why extremes happen. You don't give them what they want, all of a sudden you're an enemy. You're a troll. You're an asshole. Nah. I'm just living and I'm not falling into your bullshit. I was saying before, some men, they and this is also, I think it's a fault of some men as well, where, like, let's say you got some lady that's talking to you or whatever, and you're trying to have conversation with her, but she's not responding. But the only time she actually wants to talk is when she wants to talk. Ain't got nothing to do with y'all actually conversing. It's like, what's up? Oh, hey. No, it's because she's bored. Recognize that and move on. If that's not the relationship you want to have, don't have it. You'll see real quick who respects you, who likes you, who's cool with you. It's just like if, I got people that's in my DMs to this day. Like, if they realize they're not going to get shit from me, men, women, like, let's say a guy wants to, not even just, like, no, let's say a guy wants to collab with me on something, right? But what he does, I'm just like, I don't know, man. That's just not it. All of a sudden, I'm an enemy of his. It's like, I'm not an enemy of yours. I just think what we talk about does not align. I think you're an extremist. I'm an enemy. I'm not outing you. I'm not calling you out your name, calling you no bullshit or nothing. Not your enemy. You meet a musician in real life. They realize they're not gonna get you to play with them or something like that. All of a sudden, they don't speak to you no more. Or they ain't gonna be on the same show that they wanted to be on the same bill with you on a specific show, but they didn't get chosen. They were trying to weed their way in there because of you. But when they realize that you're not the one that booked the show, they don't talk to you anymore. Fuck you. Fuck you. Because those types of people don't understand that when you exhibit these disingenuous traits, people pick up. And when they pick up, your game is over. But now all of a sudden, you got enemies. You ain't got no enemies. You got people that don't care about you, just like you don't care about them. So I'll say it again. Fuck you. And the horse you came in on. Run the fade. I mean it. I ain't never met one person that disingenuous that could whoop my ass. I ain't met him. Oh, man. Who do you think is more powerful, Doctor Strange or Dr. Fate? Wasn't there a death battle on that? Who won? That's a toughie for me. That's a toughie for me. Doctor Strange or Doctor Fate? Well, cause Doctor Strange. I'm gonna go with Doctor Strange. Let's see. Damn, so dude got a bad grade and couldn't play soccer, and that's why he beat the brakes off the teacher. That's crazy. Anybody know if that kid's in prison now? I don't know. That's crazy. All right. Ooh. Dr. Fate won? Damn. that's tough. Cause I don't. Oh man. Would I fight Brock Lesnar for $1 million? Hell yeah. For $1 million, hell yeah. He ain't said I had to win. He did not say I had to win. That's a big man. That man, 300 pounds. I'm running in with the Jorge Masvidal flying knee, and if that shit don't work, well, I'm finna tap. Boop, 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 boop. Get suplexed. Fuck. And I'm tapping immediately. If they say I gotta last around, oh, I'm gonna last around. I'm gonna be running like a motherfucker, and then I'm gonna juke them, and then I'm gonna elbow them, and then like I'm just no. Like, where I gotta land 5 strikes. Yeet, 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 yeet. I'm fast on them, man. I'll fight them. But there may be some money on there. Maybe some life-changing money. That's crazy. But all right. Nah. I'm good off the memes. I'll save this one for next time. Who do you think is winning, Doomslayer or Dante? Oof. Oh man, Doomslayer hard, bro. That's a hard man. So here's the thing, like I am a casual look around of Doom. I've never played a Doom game. So I'ma say, to me, Doomslayer is like Guts. He deals with this shit every day. It's like when they put Guts versus Nightmare in a death battle. It's like anybody that thought, that spoiler, that Nightmare was gonna win is dumbass. Like, but it's just good. Like, he deals with this every day. Now Dante also deals with that shit every day. I'm gonna go off the speed, man. Dante. I don't know, dude. But hey, listen. I've had y'all in here long enough. It's been about an hour and 42 minutes. I don't want to keep y'all for the whole daggone night. Plus, I got to get to, processing this merch, man. Hey, once again, if you guys want a headband, go ahead and run on over to the shop. I know I had it listed as sold out and whatnot a second ago. I, read up on that. Have a couple more of these available, and I'm making more as time goes on. If you want a shirt consistently taking souls and laying pole, you can get it from my shop as well. There is a version on like my Instagram link that is pretty much prints on demand, and they'll just send it to you. But there's another version if you just go to my Shopify, where I will hand paint it myself, and I will actually put this logo on the back as well, and then I'll write you a thank you letter as well. Like, I like to add some personal stuff to things that I send out, especially if I make anything by hand. So if you want to support me, like I say, I like to put things in your hands. I don't want anyone just sending me money just for the fuck of it. You know what I'm saying? Unless I'm about to go on tour, then I'll be like, help. But I ain't going on tour no time soon. But yeah, man. Shop is open. Have fun with it, and we're gonna keep this ball rolling. I got fun stuff coming out. Stay tuned for that Point Down University stuff coming out tomorrow. So yeah, man, let's let the good times roll. The next Fantasy Versus will be this Friday. I am doing my best to have one come out every Friday for the patrons. My patrons, that will come out either Wednesday or Thursday. All my patrons will see Fantasy Versus well before anyone else sees it. So hey, listen, thank you guys for tuning in. I want to wish you all health, safety, peace, love, and blessings as always. And yeah, here's the 2024. Have a wonderful day, a wonderful night, and have a wonderful year. You guys are the greatest. All right? Deuces.